Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, Shani, and today I wanted to talk about being a master manifester and what that means for you. You already are, but I just want to explain so you know a little bit more about it internally. So, if you've ever wished that you could just sort of have a better advantage, you can. You can decide when you can do that at any time. It is possible and it's already happening right now because you're actually watching this video, and that means you took action, which means it was a subconscious decision to look in this direction. Right? Okay. So all we have is the now. That's all we have. There is no yesterday. There's no tomorrow. What we have is the now. And there's an illusion that we think that there is a yesterday and there is a tomorrow because our mind has already been formed to go along with that. But if you look at things from a different perspective, and I mean step out of memories, step out of hopes and desires for the future, and you step in the moment, you will be more present and aware of what's actually happening with your mind, body, and your whole neurological system. That's so important. So, the most important thing, I think, in being a master manifester is to be yourself. And what I mean by that is uncovering all of the things that you've been conditioned to like, the things that you've been conditioned to believe, to start questioning why you do certain things and start uncovering behaviors that sort of mask that true identity of who you are. So that's the work that you have to do in sitting with yourself and sort of loving on you and knowing what is you and what is an outside influence. That is number one. That is so important. But yeah, your thoughts are not as significant in this reality as your assumptions or what you believe are. The things that you know about yourself, those are the things that are more likely to persist, good or bad. So make it what you want, right? So instead of trying to feel better, I'm just giving you an example. Instead of trying to feel better, and I'll give a short story. Like a couple of weeks ago, I got into a little disagreement with someone who I truly care about. And it wasn't that big of a deal, but the fact that it was a disagreement made the both of us so upset. We were so upset about being upset. And I remember looking at my phone. I had my phone in my hand and I was waiting for this person to write back because I really wanted to resolve it. I wanted to resolve it and move on. And I said to myself, when are you going to stop doing this? When are you going to stop chasing people to fix the problem? When are you going to start staying home and not leave your home so that you can go somewhere else and make things right? And I made a conscious decision to no longer do that. It was pretty difficult. I had to separate the feeling from the reality, my internal reality, the knowledge, not the reality out here, but the knowledge of who I am. I had to separate it. And it was almost within an instant that I began to feel better. And then, wouldn't you know it, things resolved naturally. Things resolve naturally. They always do. This is just a pattern, but we forget about that sometimes when things happen and there's new things and new challenges. We start to think, well, I can't do this, but you can because you've been doing it all along. Okay, so know what the now, you choose what to think, what to feel. And now that you know that you have this superpower, what are you going to do with it? Literally, you can do whatever it is that you desire. There's a catalog of choices out here, right? You can just go through it and it's free. Like, you don't have to pay anything and you don't have to wait. You can do it right now. Like, literally go on YouTube and research your favorite hobby. Pick it up again. And if you don't know what hobby to pick, start with drawing. You can get a pencil and paper. It's like low cost, right? You can do that. So just like any skill, you know, manifesting is a skill that you have to work on. Some people are really good, especially kids. They're like one of the best manifestors. Are you kidding? Because their imaginations are so fertile. And we've been given obstacles in our childhood, our teenage years, and it sort of separates us from our inner child. But I implore you to connect with your inner child, and that will be your master manifester. That beautiful little child inside is trying to come out. Okay. All right. So it's not about controlling your circumstances or even controlling your feelings as much as it is about releasing them and being aware of what they are. You can choose to keep certain feelings for a little bit and then release it if that makes you feel better. But allowing these feelings to sort of flow out of you is going to be your best bet. Having emotional regulation is one of the top skills one of the top skills in manifesting. If you can, and you can manifest emotional regulation too. So all of these skills that you need, they're there. They're there for you, just waiting for you to say, it's mine, I'm going to take it. So declare, I am who I am. I am flourishing. I am healing. I am valuable. I am part of a beautiful network of possibilities. You are. Yes, you are. And so am I. All right. So let's do this. Let's have a beautiful day. And I wish you all well. God bless. And start now. The now is in knowledge.